Come on. Justin, what's up, guys? I forgot I was meant to, switch scenes. What's up, guys? How we doing? Welcome to the stream. Good to be here. We haven't had a Just Chatting stream in a minute, and I absolutely felt in my heart that that's something we should do. That's not true, actually. The reason why I decided to do a Just Chatting stream is because I've got a bunch of stuff that I'm working on today, and there's a lot on my desk. I wish I could show you, but I don't think I have the hand cam set up anymore. So I decided, hey, instead of not streaming, how about, because I want to stay consistent, guys, all right? So instead of not streaming, how about I have a Just Chatting stream? It's been a minute since we've had one of those. So today I'm hoping we can actually just relax, chill, chat a little bit about what now? 2026 plans, goals, predictions, visions. What else? What's another name for vision? Vision, goal, desire, aspiration. Yeah, all of those things. Yeah, I think it's important. I quickly went on Twitter today, and I saw something that actually just caught my attention. It was so, and I probably need to, and this is why getting information in, what do you call it now? All this bite-sized information isn't very good. It's better than nothing, but getting a droplet of wisdom here and there and here and there is so not good. You need to get the full thing, right? Plans, thank you. You need to get the full thing. So let me tell you what I'm talking about, so I'm not, yeah. The tweet said things like affirmations and magic and law of attraction. All those are just different ways of keeping your desires within your context window. And what is a context window? I don't know. But since I use ChatGPT a little bit, music is a little loud. Appreciate it. Thank you. Hello. Thank you. I don't know if you could even hear it from my speakers through my mic. Sorry about that, but thanks. So Yeah, context window. I don't fully know what that means, but I think having used ChatGPT a little bit, I think a context window is just something um, staying focused on an outcome. So again, I think I'm butchering this, but I think a context window. So for instance, if you're saying something to ChatGPT, you're typing a long message, and you guys keep going back and forth. At some point, ChatGPT forgets what you said, at the beginning of the message, and it starts acting weird, and you have to remind it, hey, remember I told you to answer like this, or remember this information I told you. That's because it's left the context window. I believe that's a rough way of explaining it. So that said, it was explaining that all these different things like law of attraction, affirmations, and all these different things are just different ways to keep the desires that you want within your own context window. So human beings tend to work like, not to say they work like AI, but kinda, in that you might say you want a certain outcome, but if you don't constantly, keep that outcome at the forefront of your mind, it's just going to slip away. So you can't say this year I want to achieve this and then not really be seeing that every day, or not kind of like be working towards that, right? So I just found that really interesting, and I'm thinking of changing the picture on my phone now, because I put this nice picture of myself, and I'm always looking at myself going, damn, who's that guy? But I'm thinking of changing it and actually putting my goals for 2026, because, and another reason why I guess it stuck to me is because I've noticed that a couple days I've not been working on my clothing brand, and I've kind of, the goals and the things that I wanted to achieve are beginning to just go to the back of my mind. They're fading away in a weird way, but they're fading away. The I think I can do this, and I think I can do the, it's just beginning to fizzle away, right? And it's the same thing that happened when I started doing that and I stopped doing my YouTube. I'm trying to post 10 clips a day. The energy and all that intensity, it just kind of fizzled away. And right now, I didn't post today. I posted 2 clips yesterday and 2 clips the day before. But essentially, if you don't keep these things, if you don't constantly keep these things at the forefront of your mind, they will just go away. And it's not because you don't really want them, but we have a pretty limited context window that we're working with. So yeah, I'm not trying to preach to anyone. I'm just kind of speaking my mind. I think it's important to say the things that you want, hence affirmations every day, morning and night, before you sleep, when you wake up, and different things like that, right? So yeah, I'm just going to try to keep that up, but for today I'm working on switching my hard drives, and freeing up some space. I think I might need to buy another hard drive, just saying. Okay, just saying, not a very expensive one, a cheap one that can just house some of the things. I've decided to split my YouTube into YouTube vlog and the other YouTube, and I've also preach. Thank you. You've gained some wisdom, eh? Love it. But I also intend on. I've got some videos that maybe I've made with friends. Maybe watching Breaking Bad with friends, watching Hunter x Hunter with friends, and those things don't need to live on my YouTube hard drive. Of course, it's an OBS recording, but they don't need to live on my gaming hard drive. I need to like split things. If you're personal, you stay personal. If you're family, well, you can go in personal. If you're gaming for my future, you can be gaming. If you're vlog, your vlog. So I don't have enough space on all these different hard drives. Essentially, I'm just figuring that out, and I think that's what we're gonna kind of be doing today. Wait, I got a message from Fega. So we will make you popular. We will make you popular. Come on. Okay, I'm good. All right, buddy. But yes, that is that's the game plan for today. 2026 goals, though. Let's talk about that. There's no reason why I can't earn over 100K this year, guys, from my content creation. There is no reason. That's like the start. That's the floor. That's the yeah. That is not even the top. How do I do it? I don't know entirely. I don't know entirely, but I do know it's possible. Um, so I've got to just figure out a way to make it happen. That's it. You know, once you have your eyes set on something, now it's just a matter of figuring out a way to make it happen. At least I think. And yeah, whether it's through brute forcing my way, whether you know, God is, I'm going to get inspired on a way to make it happen. Okay, but I'm thinking, yeah, making 100K is definitely possible this year. Um, hmm. Oh man, yeah. A lot of things are changing, man. There's a lot in my head. I don't even know where to start. Not everything I can share, but there's a lot in my head. Yeah, I really need to, over the next month, guys. Honestly, over the next month, this YouTube, this man, I've got to set things up, man. Oh my goodness, I'm not overwhelmed. There's just a lot in my head right now. Okay, I don't know if my family will be watching this stream, but just in case, welcome. Hope you're doing good. Essentially, I gave myself and my family, I don't know, like 3 months. Give me 3 months and I will be profitable. 2 months have gone. We're in the last month. Yeah. That is where my head actually is right now, if I'm being honest. And with a lot of things going on right now, I can't even I can't market myself. I can't work. So technically, have I really used up my 3 months? You know, or yeah, just just thinking through that. Just thinking through that. Or is it going to be a situation of the moment I get like my PR stuff, I have to get a job full time? Like it's like, yeah, YouTube, you tried it, whatever, get a job. Or is there going to be a grace period of I see what you're doing here. All right, take 3 months. Let's see what you can do. I don't know, man. I don't know. I really don't. I do hope there's something like that, because I think I like what we got going on here, man. I think we're making some good progress. I really do think we're making some good progress. So I would hate to have to lose all that. Over the past couple of months now, we've really done some stuff. You know, we built that website. Shout out. And then we have Shopify going on, right? Man, I'm kind of happy, honestly, with where we are. I think there's a lot more we can do, though. There's this avenue that I really want to explore, which is brand deals. Brand deals. Again, I can't really explore it right now because I can't be reaching out to brands, yada yada yada. But that's something I need to learn and look into. Yeah, it would be, because to actually make that 100K possible, I think it's going to be paramount that I diversify my income. So we need to do, I think last year, if we were actually working on this, right? The whole Amazon affiliate stuff. The video I was watching today, the guy was mentioning his 5. Let me see if I can share my screen. I didn't even finish the video. What's his name? His name is How Content Creators Make 100K a Year, My Exact Strategy. He was explaining, and this is the guy that has Lab Culture. I've shown you Lab Culture, right? It's the guy that, you know, the other websites, because I used to show you the 100 Thieves one. It's funny he didn't even link his Lab Culture whatever here, but this is the guy behind Lab Culture.
6 figures a year. Now in this video, I'm gonna break down my,
like, he's so cool. Just but anyways, he's talking about the different ways in which he's making money, and he's talking about physical goods, his merch, essentially.
Lab Culture. You guys may have seen it within my content before. It's essentially
really,
just an extension of myself.
He said Lab Culture makes him the list, yet everything gets sold out. Everything gets sold out, yet it makes him his list amount of money. Then affiliate sales is next up. Affiliate sales, to be fair, he does a lot of like camera gear related tech stuff. So I think affiliate sales from those cameras are hefty. When you're selling, those cameras of 3K, and what's it called now? You're making, I don't know, maybe 5 to 10% of someone buying that. That's better than if what's your affiliate marketing is like $60 and you're making 3% of it, right? So, anyways, I haven't finished the video, but he goes affiliate sales, then he goes Google AdSense. Google AdSense is pretty much YouTube paying you. After that, brand deals. I wonder what's other income streams. Okay, so digital goods comes in here. Okay. Oh yeah, because he also does like packs, lots, right? Lots for camera videos and all that type of stuff. And then brand deals number 1. That's interesting. So for me, I don't exactly have any digital goods yet. Who knows? We'll see. But my focus for, I would say, the first quarter of this year really is setting up the structure that keeps my the structure for my gaming YouTube and for my clothing brand. I think those two things are important. The clothing brand is a whole new workflow, man. It's that's gonna be crazy to really get deeper into that. It's really gonna be quite an adventure. But I think even for the gaming, we already have a bit of a structure down. We're doing the 10 shorts daily, or I might drop it to about 8 shorts, maybe not 10. I think about 8 shorts daily, 5 before stream, 3 after stream. And then I'm also trying to explore editing my own videos. I think that's going to be an interesting, man, all this in 24 hours. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm going to have to learn to just, oh yeah. I'm just going to have to learn to really use my time wisely. That is what it means. Tech reviews and vlogging. Honestly, I don't mind that. It's not just an I don't mind that. I was thinking about stuff like that as well. Yeah, looking into, I want to do more on the vlog channel. Elliot, okay, you know what? I don't want to look at my camera behind me. At some point today, I actually almost set up the camera to I think I got distracted. Let me do it right now. Guys, check out this new headphones I got. Are really cool, eh? Maybe this will be my first tech review, whatever. Got this new headphones off of Alibaba. You know, I'm joking. AliExpress, I said Ali. It's not my headphones, man. Okay. You know what? Actually, not you know what anything. Let me actually try. The disrespect. My bad. I'm still here, by the way, guys. Okay. All right. I've set up the camera to record me do just chatting, you know. If he has been telling me for like weeks now, just put up the camera, just throw it up there and continue doing your work. And somehow I've forgotten to do that. So today, right now, let's make the change. I've been so busy with the stuff I've been doing, which is like figuring out how I'm moving folders and files and all these things that what I initially wanted to do when I started the day, I haven't done that. It was meant to be figuring out the 3 books that I'm reading over the next couple weeks. I think I was meant to read 2 or 3 books, and all of a sudden now that has got to change. So that's the plan for tomorrow. That's gonna be the plan for tomorrow. If I'm able to finish up this cleaning up and ordering my hard drives, yeah, then I'll do that. If not, this might bleed into tomorrow. I really hope not, but goodness gracious, the files transferring from this old hard drive I have, we still have 50 minutes. 50 to move. Like, bruh, come on, man. It's so slow, man. It's so slow. It's so annoying. It is what it is, though. Let me see. Offline. So that means the Mark Chandler stuff actually exists on the okay. Why would I put it on this guy? I guess I didn't have space. I ran out of space, eh? Okay. Oh, I'm gonna put it on the work file. So even if it's not EG work, it's work related stuff, right? Big brain. Now where's my EG work space? That's smart. I'm thinking, guys. I'm thinking. There we go. So wait. What? Where's my workspace? Oof. Man, I don't know. Okay, that's fine. We'll figure it out. In other news, when was okay, no, never mind. I was gonna share that one, but I think we can keep that one for offline for now, and then we can share that later on. Communion tomorrow. That means if communion is tomorrow and we're going in person, that might mean okay. That might mean I might not be able to stream tomorrow. Well, I guess it's fine then that today was the Just Chatting stream, because that would have meant Friday's Just Chatting stream would have been pushed again. But I'm low-key itching for a game. Instead of playing a game, I think I'm down to, just hop on Twitter, say some stuff. My business made what? Oh yeah, this dude that was watching $30,000 day in the life. My business made $30,000 this month, day in the life in Toronto. That's pretty cool. We'll get there, guys. We'll get there. Man, it's so much closer than it looks, man. You just have to keep your intention on this thing, I learned about it in the 90s and have used this many times in situations that require my undivided attention. A real life hack I got long ago was a neurologist explained that if you visibly look at your keys or other similar items when you put them down, there's a dramatically lower chance you'll forget the spot. More neuron imprinting never failed me. And that require never fails. Use it. Japanese train operators
do something that looks pretty weird. They point at their instruments and say out loud what they see. Signal green, doors closed, speed normal. And this simple habit cuts mistakes by almost 85%.
All right. Which is, once again, that is still in line with what I was just talking about, right? Intention. The more intention you put into things, the less likely for them to just fade away. So yeah, PlayStation is exploring the possibility of letting AI take over your game to help you if you're stuck. In my day, we rage quit the game and came back to it with a clear head, and that fixed it. That's crazy. Once you realize majority are talentless, all the complaints about life start to make sense. I've never seen a guy actually try to fix his life over 3 to 5 years and fail. I've had the same experience, and it's probably the biggest white pill there is. If even for 90 days you just repeat to yourself 10 times a day, yeah, life sucks and it's hard and unfair, but I'm going to succeed anyway. I will become 1% better today than I was yesterday. You're 100% guaranteed, set in motion an unstoppable momentum which will completely transform your life in a single year. I do kind of miss I do believe that. Said I do kind of miss that. Miss the ROG CES 2026. We've got you covered. Catch the biggest reveals. Why is there a laptop like this, bro? Just explain. Senate advances resolution limiting Trump on Venezuela military action. Huh. Anger after ICE agent fatally. Okay. Damson Idris is rumored to be playing Black Panther. He will appear in Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars. Wouldn't shock me. Been way too quiet since the success of F1. Someone else has been awfully quiet since the summer. Who is the someone else? What do you think about this? I don't know if you're still here. What do you think about Damson Idris as T'Challa? That brother mewing, man. He's mewing so hard, it's crazy. He's mewing even his eyebrows as well. He's like, it's like, guy, relax your face, You ain't got to pretty all the time. And when I do it, it's like, oh, you're trying so hard. Why are you pouting? And then he does it, and everyone's like, oh my God. Oh my God. I don't know who the other person is that has been quiet, though. I don't mind him being T'Challa. Who the heck is this guy? They could have had some more fun with the multiverse. Honestly, that would have been fun. Bro, I love Vig posting. Yeah. Don't hate on our Damson. Yeah. I'm fine. I'm fine hating. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know what I think. Okay, it is what it is. Caleb McLaughlin opened up about how his faith helps him keep how his faith helps keep him grounded. Okay, I think I've read that one. Alcohol industry has lost over 830 billion in the last 4 years as millennials and Gen Z are drinking less than past generations. Guess the industry that gained 830 billion in the last 4 years. I don't know. I don't know. I don't really care. 41 years of redefining the record book. Do you know the level of goodness you have to reach that they are able to draw a whole picture of your face and your big forehead with all your F1 records? Wait. These are all his records? Damn, that's kind of. Oh, not you knowing the industry. Oh yeah. Unpopular opinion, relationships opinions that would get you in this position. Even the best couples will eventually fall out of love if they do not take necessary measures to keep the flame burning. This is because what most people describe as falling out of love is simply failing to choose each other as many times as necessary. Okay. I don't disagree. Posting anything is better than posting nothing. Right now, there's big YouTubers who aren't as funny as you, worse at the games you play, but they're getting everything you dream about. They're making money, driving fast cars. I agree, man. I agree. I don't know. Maybe there's, I don't know, man. New look at Cillian Murphy as Thomas Shelby in the Peaky Blinders movie releasing March 20th on Netflix. What's this person pissed off about? The thread of everything we know about the Peaky Blinders movie. It'll be updated constantly. Wait, I'll never understand why they pass over the war years. I mean, that was the time they could do more crimes, get more money, and use their influence. The film is actually set in 1940. World War II only ended in, so it still takes place during. Do we know if the other characters return in? Johnny Dogs and Ada confirmed. What's wrong? Wait, is this really true? Wait, so why was this person pissed off? Goodness gracious. Some people just, and I don't know how these tweets blow up. Wait. After seeing what's been written, it's quite heartbreaking. Being on camera that whole day in preparation for the Echo show. It completely slipped my mind that my conversation was recorded. I realized after and asked about it. I take full responsibility for not properly watching the video that was released and keeping my private conversation with my brother AJ private. SMH, big L on me. That's not something I would ever do to a friend / brother. I love Vig posting. What the heck happened?
They were in the front, the two people in the front seats.
No, like one was in the front and one was behind him. So those two.
Oh, on the right side. On the right side.
Yeah, on the right side, both passed away. Yeah.
Damn.
No. As soon as it hit me, yeah.
Brother, I'm sorry for that, man. Hey, you scared the world. I'll tell you that right now. You scared the world.
Just want to be life is short, man. Life
Yes,
is
bro.
short. And now look, we I get to speak to you for the first time.
I know. It's a funny way of moving things, man.
Why would somebody record? Wait, accidentally shared a private FaceTime call with Anthony Joshua, who was hospitalized. Latif Ayadele. AJ described the incident in the video. Usman deleted it later and apologized, taking full responsibility for not keeping the conversation private during AK Echo. Huh? What? Oh, so essentially, okay, okay, yeah, that's aggression-based matchmaking is real. CEO. I'm starting to realize the primary reason behind them implementing aggression-based is actually to contain the cheaters. This matchmaking algorithms is more effective than most anti-cheats. My guy, relax. Okay, all this, I know why they're doing this. See, yo, Ify, this is actually so crazy, man. Everyone's talking about this whole stuff, right? That aggression based matchmaking is real, da 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 da. And that comes as a result of this Din Takahashi. This Din Takahashi is the real deal, bro. He's the real deal. Like 1 million, like everyone's talking about it, man. Different channels. I was watching a video today on YouTube. They were talking about it. They were like, Din Takahashi, an interview with Din Takahashi, da 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 da, and Patrick Sutherland. I'm like, oh my God, yo. We got to edit this video. That's crazy. So that's phenomenal. Everyone's going crazy. And someone who also just happens to be the nephew of Sigmund Freud, and how he worked with the US tobacco companies to expand the market of selling to women as a feminist act of defiance by branding them as touches of freedom. Look at a video like this. An advertisement campaign he created in 1929 is just as impactful and powerful today, and is amplified by the audiovisual medium. I still think about the fact our world of advertisements was essentially created by a man who wrote books called Propaganda, Crystallizing Public Opinion, Public Relations, and the Engineering of Consent, and whose uncle literally popularized the concept of the subconscious mind, with the obvious implication: if you can manipulate the subconscious mind, you can transform public perception. Fun fact: Bernie's grandnephew is Mark Randolph, one of the co-founders of Netflix. Small world. Huh. Amen. 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 Favor is my name. I like that. I hope I'm not keeping you from watching your what's it called? Your Better Call Saul. Out here going, Ivy. She's like, okay, I gotta pause. What did you say again? Rewind the stream. You can block ads without paying money to the company showing you the ads in the first place. YouTube gives me hours of entertainment every single week. Besides that, it's my job to be on the platform. Small trade to give them some money in return. Ad blockers hurt the creators on YouTube. Yeah, I have led a toothless life. I've never bitten into anything. I was waiting. I was reserving myself for later, and I have just noticed that my teeth have gone. Damn, that's deep. That is. You're listening though, so keep calling my name. um, that is deep, man. Most people are peas. They keep waiting for the right time to start. They're preparing and researching and getting ready while the years slip by. Sat nailed it. You're reserving yourself for later, and then one day you wake up and realize later never comes. The teeth are gone, the window closed. You spent so long sharpening the axe that you forgot to swing it. I see this constantly. Guys who've been waiting, who've been about to launch for 3 years, founders who need just one more feature before they can ship, people who won't post content until their brand is ready. Ready for what? Ready for who? Nobody's coming to give you permission. Nobody's going to tap you on the shoulder and say, okay, now you're qualified. The market doesn't care about your preparation. It only cares about what you put in front of it. The difference between people who make it and people who don't isn't talent or intelligence or connections. It's the willingness to look stupid in public, to ship something embarrassing, to fail where people can see you. Most people would rather protect their egos than build something real. They would rather be a future founder forever than an actual founder who shipped something mid. But here's the thing, everything is mid at first. Your first product will be bad. Your first content will be cringe. Your first sales call will be awkward. Not me. uh, that's the point. You're not supposed to be good yet. You're supposed to be in the arena, getting punched in the face and learning. The guys winning right now aren't smarter than you. They just started earlier and failed more times. They have scar tissue you don't have because you've been on the sidelines preparing. Every day you spend waiting is a day someone dumber but more aggressive is taking your market share. The best time to start was 5 years ago. The second best time is today, not tomorrow, not next week, not when you finish that course or read that book or save that money. Today, send the cold email, post the tweet, ship the landing page, make the call. You will be bad at it. You will feel like a fraud. You will get rejected and ignored and laughed at. Good, that's the curriculum. That's how you earn the skills that actually matter. The people who made it aren't special. They just refuse to stay on the sidelines. Man, that was a long grade, bro. Jeez. Doom scrolling should be classed as a drug epidemic at this point. If you were human, what is one thing you would avoid doing daily and why? I would avoid checking social media first thing in the morning. There's something about that particular habit that seems uniquely corrosive to human well-being. And I say this after observing countless conversations where people describe feeling worse after scrolling through their feeds upon waking. The reason is straightforward. Those first moments of consciousness set the tone for your day. Okay. Okay. I'm mainly into single player games, so I don't go and attack other players in Acronis. Found this guy getting Bastion cells for his workbench. Frostbite got him so bad, got him so had to walk him 300 to extract. This right here, man, so annoying how many people call this game boring, or that some Acronis players are for avoiding. This is why it's so special. Acts of kindness are entirely up to you. Of course, Jamie could have just domed the guy and took the loot. Who cares, right? It's a game, right? But just as it's satisfying to outplay someone, it's just as fulfilling, if not more, to help your fellow man in their time of need. Sure, it's a game, but you're still in a lobby with real people. In an era where rage baiting and being a DH is cool and normal, maybe try having some decency once in a while. What's the matter? Afraid you might taste compassion for. Okay. Oh, finally, we've gotten to where we were. Alrighty. Now, this is Justin Skycack, Chief Quaint. I do our SI that I know this guy, at least the name. Hold on. Which one are we reading first? Okay. Study hard, no matter if it seems impossible, no matter if it takes time. Wake up early and start studying for your future. Just remember that the feeling of success is the best feeling in the world. Transcribing, rereading, highlighting are all bullshit study techniques. Seriously, if you want to bullshit someone into thinking that you're studying without actually retaining much information, then those are the techniques to use. But if you're interested in actually retaining information, then retrieval practice is the way. Practice testing, that is practice retrieval, is one of the most effective strategies to consolidate long-term retention of studied information and facilitate subsequent learning of new information. A phenomenon labeled the testing effect, the retrieval practice effect, or that it has been firmly established the retrieval practice is more beneficial by comparison with many other learning strategies, such as restudying, note-taking, concept mapping, and other elaborate strategies. TLDR, practice techniques that center around retrieving information directly from one's brain produce superior learning outcomes compared to techniques that involve re-ingesting information from an external source. Got it. Thank you. Appreciate it. Did I like this tweet? No. So yeah, I essentially we shouldn't I shouldn't, not we. Slams going after, okay. I shouldn't waste my time too much on social media, right? Yo, it actually looks cool, man. What the heck? I show speed was in disbelief after a fan gave him an ad piece that alternates between him and Ronaldo, depending on the angle. Oh my god. I show speed is actually enjoying it's actually enjoying what's it called? Africa. Mind you, he was a total nobody 2 months ago. That's crazy. Who is this person? This is actually a sign to never give up on your dreams. Do the thing you love when you can. Try the thing that scares you because of how much you want to achieve something. Who is he? Bro, that's Hudson Williams, breakout star of HBO's Heated Rivalry, a queer hockey romance series that premiered in November. The 24-year-old Canadian actor was relatively unknown before rising to fame rapidly. Okay. That okay. I thought was there YouTuber. Thought okay, that's fine. I need to stop getting too emotional when their churches are mentioned in certain conversations. When you start to feel lost rising in your heart, act immediately. Remind yourself of the truth of God. Go to Cloud, ask it based on our recent conversations and your memory of me, what app do I need to build to make my day-to-day life easier and remove my constraints? Back in the day before AI came along, Zach King would have been praised for his incredible. He was praised. What do you mean would have been praised? It was incredible. Wet paint. He was really good at it. I still don't know how he edited all these things. Obviously, okay. The cake. $2025. I'm 17 and motion designer. What if pain encrypt? Okay. What is this? How I learned anything. Tabitha. Now, quick disclaimer before I dive in. This is just what worked for me. I'm not saying it's the only way, but it got me to where I am today. So far, I only work with anything. I am self-taught. Yeah, that's a long read, but this is the learning curve of anything is steep. My takeaway point is I learned anything from watching Nate Herc's videos and getting my hands dirty with Claude, and you can also do it. Building projects is 85% of the actual learning. Build with Claude as your guide. Get your hands dirty every single day. Now go build. Hi, I'm inspired. I'm also writing because I picked this skill to learn last year, but I've been spiraling. I'm overwhelmed by all the resources available. Don't know where to begin. That happens, man. That happens a lot. Automatic lead research, lead qualification, lead personalized code. That's actually insane. 6 days into the year, great lady with amazing energy. Wait, who is the person saying my student? Ochai Emmanuel. Me in 2011 instead of learning JavaScript. That is so funny. That is so true. Oh man, is this folder done? I feel like playing a game, bro. I don't know if I should play some Rocket League. You stretch back in time, you care about the past. I've been building this product for 2 years and it feels all my effort will be wasted. No, dear, you should be moving thus. I do and I forget. What God brings is God's jurisdiction. Even if I spend 20 years erecting a kingdom and all falls, I'll be standing never proud. I'll do it all over again. That way of operating in the world will unironically and non-figuratively make you immortal. This is my Twitter, man. I'm not gonna lie, I am happy this is my Twitter. You know, it's just this constant motivation bombarding me left, right, center. Nah, it's crazy. Give your viewers the same respect they give you. Turn up on time. Tell them if you'll be late. Have patience. I'm not gonna lie, this should be number one. Give your viewers the same respect they give you. That is my number one takeaway, because having done this thing for however many years that I've been doing it now, I've learned that I definitely should have been more respectful of my viewers' time, of their being here, their presence, and not taking it for granted. Obviously, I wasn't like out here taking it for granted on purpose or whatever, but they're just things you can do where you just feel like, I'll start at this time. I guess I won't show up, and you forget that these are people you're dealing with. It's not just numbers on the screen. It's not just numbers. So bring your mic closer and your gain down. You can probably hear your whole room, and people value good quality audio over anything. I don't know why people say that. I don't know why people actually say that. Over the years, I don't know if I've ever really come to stick to a streamer, yeah? I mean, obviously, don't have bad audio quality, but these people love good audio quality. Is something that is just repeated. I don't think that's actually the case. I don't know if people are out here really like, oh my God, I'm just going to listen to this guy because, or I'm just going to watch this guy because his audio quality is like, oh, not really, Don't get me wrong, there's like being entertaining and all these different things, but yeah, at least for me, I don't think you can buy a 500. You can maybe buy a $500 mic, but point is, over the years I've cared way more about the visual appeal of my stream rather than the auditory appeal. Maybe I should listen to them. Maybe that's why we've not blown. Maybe I should listen to them. Right now, I don't have good background music on stream. I think my background music has been lacking for a little bit. So I've got to work on that. Let me just put that in the notes as one of the things to work on over this next couple of weeks. Background stream music. Okay. But yeah, I take the visuals way more. I find them to be a bit more important than just the mic. Again, if the mic isn't a $2 mic, how long have I been using my mic now? For like 7 years, and glory to God, I still get compliments like, yo, your mic, what mic do you use? Oh my goodness, this, that. Obviously, I use voice meter to make things kind of sound a little bit better. / I'm also just blessed with a good voice. But yes, I don't, the whole, good mic. That's not really. Watch your streams back. You need to quality check your own streams. Ask yourself, does it look good, sound good? Is it interesting to watch? Not gonna lie, this might be a huge reason why I haven't. Again, that's another chunk of. Could this be why you haven't made it? No. I take that back. I fully take that back. Fully or 80%. 80% take that back. So I don't watch my full streams, but I do watch moments of my streams, and I'm out here laughing. I'm like, nah, this dude, you're funny. I don't know if that is just me being narcissistic. It might be, but I watch clips, and that's why I really want to do a good job of making videos again. Because streams now, I'm not saying I'm funny, 100% of the time. Sometimes the streams are, you have those moments where I'm just out here looting or trying to whatever. It doesn't have to be arc raiders, but you have those moments where things are just the dryish, and that's fine. Can't be running at 100% all the time, but the highlights, goodness gracious, man, I think it's really good. I think so. I'm proud of myself in that area. There's always room for improvement, don't get me wrong, but better fully take that back. But, today I was literally out here laughing at my own. Yes, but I don't think I do watch the streams back in the way she might be explaining. And it's something I think Joshua Selman has also spoken about, right? He's like, he watches his own sermons to see what he can take to be blessed by it, to also see where he can be better. And the way she's talking about watch your streams back, is like watch your streams back as though you were a viewer that just don't watch the highlights, which is what I kind of do, or at least I'm skipping through it to maybe get a clip or stuff. So I get to watch my streams back, but not with the intention of sitting down as a viewer and saying, okay, let's see, what do you have? So I might need to do that a little bit more, see where I can clean up certain things. I like our new intro on stream. I'm really happy I've moved on from that old one. Thank God. No need to be dealing with copyright music. Miss me with that. Anyways, next up, even if you have 0 viewers, talk. Practice filling the space always. People will tune in and leave promptly if you are silent. Use the 0 viewers to practice and farm clips for socials. That's a good point. Prep talking points before stream. That is, oh my goodness. There was a time, and I think at some point on today's stream, I've suffered from that. I was like, what the heck am I talking about next? Just chatting, and it's just me in chat. And if you're watching Breaking Better Call Saul, what the heck do I say next? Twitter, I haven't used Twitter in so long. I'm finding it odd just scrolling too long. So yeah, I was having a little bit of not anxiety, but just feeling the nerves when it came to what to talk about next. But I'm happy this woman's 10 things to do has come to fill up some space. But yeah, prepping talking points is important. Prep talking points before stream. What interesting things happened today before stream? Did you see a cool video? Find things to discuss to have in your toolkit. To be fair, I did come with my talking points on, context windows and my freaking whatever. But if you're going to do a just chatting stream, which I haven't done in a while, you've got to come with a whole lot more than 2 things, because very quickly those 2 things are just going to end. You'll be like, oh, I said I was going to talk about this and talk about that, and it's like 5 minutes, but the stream is meant to be 2 hours. So how do you fill up the rest of the 2 hours? And that's where freestyling comes in. And yeah, I'm happy to tell you I'm not too shabby. I can wade through the waters of 2 hours, nothing to say. I wonder if I could do this with a live audience though. Oh my God. And that's where my decision to be a host at church. Oh my God. Welcome to Lighthouse. Can I get a hallelujah? Can I even say that? Can I get a hallelujah? Nope. Time out already. Yeah. I think it's can somebody shout praise the it's not can somebody shout, but I don't have to be Philip. I could just say my own. So can somebody shout praise the Lord? I didn't hear you. Can you Let's just stick to guest services, bro. Let's just stick to guest services, bro. Because I don't know, man. mustering up the energy. Woo! Can somebody shout hallelujah? It's just gonna be so like, oh god, I don't want to watch. Yo, on Sunday, this thing was messing with my head, bro. There's a part of the stage that is like this. I don't mean to come and be casting my church. It's not a casting situation, but anyways, there's a part of the stage that is like this, yeah. And the host was walking. Not just the host, the person leading worship, the person who did prayers. They were walking over this, like almost like, imagine there was a slab that was misaligned. And I kept on feeling like, oh my God, please, please, I don't want your shoe like hitting the edge and then you fall, because these guys are walking left and right doing stage. I forgot what they call the thing, but when you don't stand in one place, your stage presence, right? And I was like, please don't fall. Please don't fall. They just kept on going, and I think she was wearing heels, right? It was messing. Whole time they were saying, praise the Lord. Me, I was just looking at the legs, man. I'm like, this is gonna be bad, because if she falls, she's gonna fall and try to catch herself, but she's probably gonna fall on the instrumentalist. That is, my mind was just going places. I was like, whoo, thankfully no one fell. It was all good. Yeah, but I don't know if I need to talk to them about it, but I'll keep that in mind. It was really scaring me, man. Anywho, next up, use social media, not just to tell people you're going live. Give value. It can be funny, interesting, engaging, informative, anything. Bring people to your stream through socials. Discoverability on Twitch is dead. All right. I totally agree with that. I think this is the year that I'm going to learn how to actually care. This is the year that I'm going. Whew. Okay, I'm getting old. Oh, we've still been recording. Uh-oh. On the camera here. Oh, sadly, I didn't turn on my mic. So it's just, oh, God. I'm so ancient, bro. I didn't turn on my mic. So the video is just, well, I guess it was kind of meant to be just a video that didn't, anyways. What was I talking about before this? Stage, falling off the stage on the instrumentalists. Using social media. Yes. This is the year that I care. This is the year that I actually learn how to care, I guess, about my audience. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I never cared about my audience, or I don't care about my audience, but it's time to give more. It's time to give more of myself. And at the moment, I just post and kind of go to bed. But it's weird, because there's a part of me, I don't want to be using social media. I'm not gonna lie, I really don't want to. I think there are other parts of my life that call for more time, and I can't just spread. You know what? I've made up my mind. This is not the year that I care. This is obviously it's a joke. I care, but this is not the year where I use social media. So this point she's making is actually very good. You've got to actually have more presence. You've got to not just be, you just post and you go. You just post. However, in some kind of way, let's see how the year unfolds, okay? Maybe I change my mind. But for right now, I think this is the time that I dig deep. The time for me to, just make posts will come over the next couple of weeks. Maybe if I figure out a content strategy, right? But I just find it odd to post about the things that I do. It doesn't come to me naturally. It honestly doesn't. I like taking pictures, videos, if you would let me, but somehow posting that on social media is not a natural extension of my character and my personality. So yeah, I maybe I'll try to learn that. Start posting on stories, maybe like Instagram stories. I'm in bed. I'll be like, "Yo, guys, I was just thinking about something. What do you think if da 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 da?" I don't know. We'll figure it out. Okay. Know your worth. Even micro influencers with 5 CCV concurrent viewers have value to brands. Your experience, loyalty, engagement, creativity all counts. And I think I have been discounting myself. Hence, we started this stream saying brand deals. That's something that I actually want to look into more this year. And again, by God's grace, we're ending this year. The bottom is 100K. The not the top, but the mid level. Will be like making $1 million this year. Okay, but bottom is 100K. So for 100K to happen, that means we got to be making like 10K per month. Or who knows, maybe there'll just be a month in September where I make the 100K. But you can't plan like that. Instead, let's plan that to have 100K monthly, or sorry, yearly, or this year, then I should be making 10K thereabouts per month. So I have to start working with how do I make that possible? Brands, AdSense, freaking everything and anything and all these things. Yeah. So yeah, I gotta know my worth. Gotta start reaching out to brands, letting them know how creative, we are over here. Are we? Of course we are. Let me know if these things have been useful, and if you want to see more of this, and if you want to see more of this, follow my TikTok where I upload streamer tips and secrets daily. Okay, 91% complete. 12 minutes left. Goodness gracious, I may never transfer anything from this drive again. After I'm done after I'm done with this first transfer, I actually have a second transfer to do, which sucks. But after these two, yeah, I may never transfer anything to this hard drive again because it's so slow. Jesus, it's bad. It's really, really bad, guys. It's really, really bad. I haven't seen anything this bad in a minute, man. It's so slow. This hard drive is like, it's 8 years old, man. I'm pretty sure at the time, it's transferring the files, guys, at 40 MB per second. Do you know how slow that is? 40 MB per second. Bro. Just anyways, real quick, I gotta figure. Yo, JP, what's up, man? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. I didn't see you there, buddy. What's good? Yo, I got to see you this thing. I think I saw it this morning, man. I woke up and that Loki might have been the first thing I opened, because I think there was a notification on my phone. Let me see. I just got here, yes sir. Oh, I know. First time doing UI UX. All right, ladies and gentlemen, JP has brought his website for us to critique. Anybody got any thoughts? It's time for us to go ham on JP, and if y'all know JP, he's a masochist, if that's the right word. Sadist, something, I don't know. So he's fine taking the shots, okay? Don't hold back any punches. Go ahead and tell him what he's doing is good or not good, and he will work on it. Oros honey. Wildflower honey. What is the UI UX in this? Is it these? Where is the UI UX? What does UI UX mean? User input, user experience. No, interface. Gift of nature, gift of love. Facts, the website. Facts, I'm a masochist. The website is the UI UX. Okay. Indulge in nature's sweetest bounty. So I shouldn't pay too much attention to these things. These are not the things these might as well be alphabets A to Z, right? This is not what's important. What's important is the website itself. So this is Oros honey now, right? And you have honey straight from the mountains. You know what? I'm about to ask you 7 questions in 1 second, so let me let you answer that. Wait, what did I ask you though? Huh? I don't know, but you know. Wildflower honey, $12. Discover more. Huh? Plus does not do any. Okay. Uh-oh. From hive to table. Oh, come on. I thought you were gonna do like some rhyme here, bro. GPT couldn't figure out some rhyme from hive to live or something, you know. Um, I, okay. This is a landing page. That's right. Okay. Okay. Proud of you. Like that. And then I saw boots and biscuits. uh Poor decisions. You're the only one who uses ChatGPT. What do the rest of you use? Your brain or Gemini or Claude? Act Human Rights Film Festival. Yeah, this actually feels like yes, brain. Yeah, nice joke. What a sick joke. I actually like this festival one. It actually gives the that feeling that it's a movie, sorry, it's a film festival, whatever. They usually go for not abstract, but this kind of stuff, so. And then this is shoni sauce. I don't know what this is. It's just hot pepper sauce or something like that. And then there's Tosca poster. What is this? Tosca poster. Junior designer with over 5 years. Oh, okay. That's you. Okay, and then there's contact. Your name, your email, and your message. Good job, buddy. Good job. I saw these slopes. I liked it. I liked the wallpapers and it felt like a real magazine. Did you design all that? The slopes, the font, the text on this left side, 67 plus. Are you the one that figured out how you wanted those elements placed? With the picture as well. Yeah, just not the photos. Okay, no, okay, that's fine, that's fine. You took the photos from online. Oh, but you took the photos from online. Okay, that's still good. It really has that feel as though it's a magazine, right? Normally, you'll just have some extra information on the side that Brad Pitt is no longer with Angelina Jolie. You would also find out that Serena Williams is now a mother of 4, and then you would find out that the Queen of England is married to the King of England or something. It's usually those things would be on the side, right? Or maybe that's a different magazine. But it does feel like a magazine, though. It actually kind of does, somewhat, in a sense. Anywho, 6. I don't, 1 sec. Five minutes left. Okay. Fine a freaking Lee. We've been waiting all night long. Okay. Man, I'm tired. Those are advertising magazines. Basically, they try and sell you stuff. Okay. So that was the wrong one I was thinking of. That's fair. Yes. Oh, God. Yes. This is something I was meant to do. Oh, God. Thank you for reminding me, Lord. I need to find. So you're right. Wait, huh? Wrong freaking GPT, bro. What the flip? Oh my God. What? Livestream. Yes. USB cable, send tab, change tab to workspace, main. Okay, so yes, not all USB-C to USB-C cables deliver the same data transfer speed. The key is the USB Thunderbolt standard the cable supports, not just the connector. USB-C refers to the physical connector type, the protocol, and how USB-C cable speeds differ. USB 2.0 cables very slow. Okay. USB 3.2 up to 20 Gbps. USB 4/Thunderbolt up to 40. Thunderbolt 4 mandates this minimum. Some USB 4 Gen 4 Thunderbolt cables support up to 80. Important, the actual transfer speed also depends on your device, ports and controllers, host and peripherals. A high-speed cable won't magically speed up both devices if they don't support the same standard. Okay. So USB 4 Gen up to 80 Gbps for cutting edge OWC Thunderbolt 4 USB-C. Insignia Thunderbolt 4 to USB-C, a solid budget Thunderbolt 4 option with high speed throughput. Yeah, looks like it's this guy we're going for, man. It's only on best. Why can't you be on Amazon, my guy? General purpose option, decent but not top speed. Heck no. What's this one? Cal Digit. This is an Apple whatever. Oh, of course, premium. It's just the same thing wrapped in whatever clothing. Bro, yapping to AI. Hey, this is AI talking back at me, okay? I can't believe you don't use ChatGPT, bro. That's crazy. I use Anchor all the time. Was Anchor even here as an option? I don't think so. You have an iPhone, right? Or you by any chance an Android guy? Excellent build quality and performance, especially for Apple devices. Man, miss me with Apple Thunderbolt, bro. Looks like we're going U green, guys, or OWC whatever. This OWC isn't even on Amazon. It's $29, bro. Miss me with that, man. All right, in stock, delivery fee of $5. Oh my God. Free delivery Saturday, January 10th. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's just say USB-C Gen 4. Can I get one tomorrow? Is it too late? I already messed up, eh? U green USB-C 40 Gbps USB-C to USB-C 4.0 Gen 360. Looks like I could get this one, low-key. Wait, did I just see? Whoa. There was one just now that had like $30 off or something like that. Something crazy. There was like a deal. Oh, it just vanished. That's crazy. It just go to Best Buy or something tomorrow. Yeah, I don't want to leave my house, man, because it's more expensive for me to leave my house. It's winter here. Don't forget, here in Canada, and then I'm going to have to you know what? How many minutes before it doesn't come tomorrow? Let me just make sure I can get this tomorrow. What is the length of this cable? Because I'm also not trying to have the longest cable or the shortest cable. I would like a decent length. I'm gonna have to go to reviews. 3 feet? They said it. Oh. You know, yeah. 3 feet is super long though. What the heck? I remember seeing one today. Not seeing one, but I did the measurements today. Where's my 30 centimeters is 30 centimeters is 1 feet. So this is how long the cable is. It's the length of the whole freaking stream. The heck? That is too long. I feel like that is too long. I feel it's a feeling thing. You know, I want something that just sits on my desk, right? I just connect it from this to this. You know, I don't want the wire snaking and sneaking, right? No, I should just get the 3 feet. Okay. Seems to be the best one we've seen. I almost found myself buying a bunch of other ones that I wasn't sure their speeds were as high. So I'm actually happy with, I kind of nailed this one. Hey, we're done. Oh God, thank you. Okay, let's buy this one real quick. Let me stay full screen just so I don't spill my credit card, which ends in 2212. JP. Woo! With my CCV being or my what do they call that thing again? 412. Ah man. JP. You remember? Okay. All I gotta do is go back to 2017 and look through streams. Hey, I already freaking on whatever they do on YouTube, not on link. I don't know why the word is evading me right now, but that thing, I did it. So you can't actually find it. Gotcha. Guys, I need to upgrade my PC, man. Are you seeing how I'm running Arc Raiders? Freaking 80 FPS, man. It's not ideal. It's not ideal, man. That's why I was getting whooped yesterday night. I don't know if you all saw when I got oh man, that stuff is still hurting me. I'm not even gonna lie. Still kind of hurts. I lost my anvil that I just upgraded. Oh no. It hurt me. It really did hurt me, okay? But it's okay. We'll be fine. We will be fine. In other news, yo, Keith, what's up, man? What's your favorite thing for lunch? Keith Agnew. That's a nice name. What's my favorite thing for lunch? Huh. Right now or all time? All time, it's got to be filled pancakes. By filled pancakes, I'm talking flat pancakes, but then you put like maybe ground beef, or you saute some kind of like chicken, whatever, beef, whatever, something, and then you place it on the pancake, and then you roll it. And now the pancake is like this sausage, whatever, not sausage, but and then that, sir, is the best thing. My favorite thing for lunch. When was the last time I ate my favorite thing for lunch? Years. Over 10 years ago. Okay. I kind of deal with my second favorite thing, toast bread. That's a good second. Toast bread. I don't always do that. Sometimes I drop to my third favorite, which is just starving until dinner. Then dinner, I get to eat my favorite thing, which is spaghetti and stew, or rice and stew. How about you? See what? Hey, it just flows, man. I'm a natural. All right. Anyways, welcome. Thanks so much for tuning into the stream tonight. All right. Yeah. So before Keith hopped in, I was getting a little bit frustrated with my PC. Yeah. And I was saying to myself, I've got to upgrade my PC. And then I found myself going down the rabbit hole of figuring out why the flip freaking RAM is now expensive. Turns out I'm to blame because I use ChatGPT. All these freaking LLMs, companies, OpenAI, Gemini, Claude, everything. They're all using so much RAM to make the LLMs work that the RAM industry, they're hiking up their prices. They're like, yeah, we can't afford this thing, production, da. So now RAM for the average consumer has almost tripled in price. It's outrageous. That said, I was asking myself a moral question. So I watched a lot of YouTube videos. Hey, thank you so much, Slimmy Squad Gaming. Appreciate it, man. That's Keith. Thank you, man. I really appreciate it. So I was watching a bunch of videos, and everyone had this moral, don't get me wrong, should I say they had this moral high ground they were speaking from? Well, they had this. Everyone thought AI was gonna be good, but as you can see now, it's causing even your RAM to be expensive, and I bet you're not happy now. And I thought to myself, yeah, obviously I'm not happy that RAM is expensive, but the advantages I've kind of gotten from AI, it it crushes the price of RAM. In order for me to fix my RAM issue, all I gotta do is get my money up. That's it. That's how I see it, man. Anytime I'm faced with a problem that is a money problem, I don't get angry at the companies for hiking their prices and all these different things. And maybe I should. Maybe I shouldn't just accept things like, okay, I guess they've done this. But the number one thing that comes to my mind most of the time, I'm not even lying, is get your money up. Because what is complaining gonna do? Like, oh, Nvidia is now making their graphics card $5,000. Get your money up. It's like, oh, this other company is out of the distance, so now they're gonna get your money up. It's just, that is the moral of the story. That's how I see a lot of things. So when placed between, oh, AI is taking up all the RAM, or take away AI and have RAM prices be back to $100 for DDR5 64 gig RAMs or something like that. It's like, yeah, give me my AI, so when I spit out whatever, sometimes I'm even pissed that my AI is not answering fast. It's like, dude, why are you out here forgetting what I told you 5 minutes ago, bro? I'm being honest. So yeah, it is what it is. Right now, the RAM is mad expensive. The fact that RAM is the exact same price as the Intel Core, because I was looking at all the things that I needed to buy. I'm currently running a DDR4 RAM motherboard, but I've got a DDR4 motherboard, and I was thinking of upgrading the CPU and the motherboard. But if I upgrade it to this new one that I want, it's going to require me to get new RAM sticks. And then I looked at the RAM prices. That's how we went down the rabbit hole. I was like, what the I had to go watch Linus Tech Tips. I'm like, because I think he released the video called Why Your RAM is So Expensive Now. So they really broke down what is going on in the industry, everything. And I was like, damn, that's kind of crazy. Time to get my money up. But yeah, eventually I'll be able to upgrade. But for the foreseeable future, I'm going to have to be playing my Arc Raiders on 80 FPS, bro. Just buy a pre-build, then take the RAM. What the heck am I? What do you mean by that? What the heck am I going to do with the rest of the PC? If I had money for a pre-build, then I would just buy the RAM sticks, man. I wonder what companies like NZXT are still up to. I remember back in the day, I used to be so interested in those companies. I remember that's how my friends got their PCs. They're not like me. They don't like building their PCs. They're like, yeah, well, it might not really be that they don't like building. They were just getting into PC stuff. They were console gamers. They still are. And it was like, yo, guys, get PC gaming. Trust Fortnite's going to be better. You're going to be playing on keyboard. They're like, okay, sure. And somehow I think getting the extra money, and I'm like, guys, guess what? You can build this and you can buy this. So many decisions. What are you going to do? They're like, yeah, miss me with all that stress, man. Where can I go? And then I told them about NZXT, I think, and they got their PCs. But me, I like building my stuff. I like building my stuff, man. The fact that I've been able to change my PC over the years, oof, great, without at least voiding anything. That said, oh yeah. There's this thing we were doing. I've transferred the thing that I was trying to transfer earlier on, which is good. But I need to transfer another thing to another place again. So let's hop on that. Ay. I'm a little bit confused. No, I'm not confused. I know what to do. Just give me a second, guys. I'm on my second computer here. So what I'm doing, just to keep you in the loop, is I've had like 7 external hard drives connected to my gaming PC. I'm talking hard drives that housed my second YouTube channel from back in 2019. It's still connected to my gaming PC sucking memory space. And so recently, when I was trying to figure out why the heck my game was running at 80 FPS, I started researching on ChatGPT. I started asking ChatGPT, yo, why the flip do I have an RTX 3090 and I'm out here running 80 FPS? What the flip is the problem? And it's like, well, it's because you're running OBS at the same time and you're recording on 2 canvases at this and da 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 da. And I'm like, could it be possible that because I have like 7 external hard drives, that's why it's slowing down? They're like, no, it's negligible. It's because of the OBS. I'm like, oh my God, damn it. My game's run at 70. Get on my level. Yeah. Sucks to be you, buddy. Sucks to be you, man. I mean, to be fair, I don't think it's that bad. It's just that it kind of fluctuates, you know? So sometimes I'm out here feeling heavy. Heavy car bug? No. But sometimes it just, maybe it's because I'm encumbered. A lot of the time I am. Or maybe it's the stamina thing, you know? That's what's making me feel like the game isn't running smooth. But yeah, it just feels like the game could run better, you know? The game could run better. I hope this isn't a sunken cost fallacy situation, but a lot of times I feel like, okay, over the years, glory to God for being in a position like this. I do not take this position for granted. I'm grateful for what I have. So this isn't a complaint. This is just a thought or something. But we've got the 240 hertz monitor, right? I would like to feel like I have a 240 hertz monitor. That's all I'm saying, right? There's no reason why we have the 240 hertz monitor, but then it feels like I'm playing. I might as well play the game on console, right? Like, play the game on you feel me? So when I'm out here turning and there's all this, and in order for me to actually feel the FPS, I've got to drop all the settings to low. It's like, nah. This is not what we signed up for. So that's a little bit of my, so the sunken cost fallacy part is throwing more money to make it get to the level that you want, when you could just be like, you know what, I'm not doing this anymore. To be fair, Valorant allowed me play. Valorant is a competitive shooter, so you drop all your settings, right? But that really made me enjoy my 240 hertz. I felt like when I'll be moving, I'm moving, you know? I knew the problem was me. You know, when I'm not hitting a headshot, I'm not saying, oh, this computer is so slow. I was like, yo, my arm is horrible, or, you know, whatever. But now I just know the reason why I'm freaking dying in this game is not because I'm bad, which I am, but it's because I'm running at 90 FPS and then I drop to 75 and then I go all the way back to like 97 and I'm almost kissing 100, but I never touch it. And then we go back to 80. Your lamp is like leaning, it's like the leaning tower of peace. Hey, no, it could be the lamp or it could be my camera, one of them. I don't know. It is the lamp, eh? It is the lamp, man. It's worse in person. I just looked back at it and it looks worse than it does on camera. It is what it is. My power supply is horrible. I need a new one. Yeah, I had to change my power supply recently. I don't know. There used to be a time I would be streaming, yeah, and my PC would be making this sound. And I'll just be like, God, please take me through this stream. Please. You know, I would wear my headphones to block out the noise. You know, it's like, if I can't hear it, then it's not happening. You know, a tree doesn't fall. Does a tree make a sound in the forest or whatever? I don't know if you know the saying. I'll be out here just like, oh my God, please don't blow up. My whole life exists on this gaming PC. And that, again, is why I'm trying to move things from different hard drives, because everything is just connected to my gaming PC. You know, my YouTube, my vlog channel, my things that I'm not using, family related stuff, personal stuff, everything is just connected to the PC at the same time. And yeah, I'm just, where's one of the hard drives now? This is one of the hard drives that I've just taped. I've taped, put the thingy. It's got some recordings from back in the day. Gaming recordings from 2017 to 2021. And yeah, it's just Streamlabs recordings, NVIDIA recordings of me playing like Rocket League and Valorant, Fortnite, all that stuff. So I'm just going to start archiving some hard drives, putting the right files in the right places and all that stuff, man. That's your starter in your car. That's what it sounds like, man. It was horrible. I had to get a new power supply. I didn't want a situation where I would just see poof. I would be like, oh hell no. You guys would not hear from me ever again if that happened, because I don't know how I would. No, let's not even think like that, okay? Let's not joke. Let's not think. Thankfully, I've got a new power supply, so I'm good. The PC is so quiet. It doesn't make any noise. It's chilling. Woo! It feels good, man. It feels good. So all of this to say, get your money up, guys. That is the not the motto. The motto of life is deeper than that. It's to know God. But far being it knowing God and building that relationship. Get your money up, okay? Get your money up. It will sort out a lot of problems in this life that you have. Just get your money up, guys, okay? That is why this year, one of the goals, as I've mentioned earlier before JP hopped in, and any other person who's lurking, welcome to the stream, by the way. Don't be shy, just say hi. I'd love to have a chat with you, my guy. Thanks so much for dropping by. Is 100K this year. How am I going to do it? I don't know, but we're going to do it somehow, or we're going to try. If we actually don't make 100K from streaming, then we would make like 50K, right? Maybe. And that wouldn't be bad. That would not be bad for the first year trying to do it full time. I don't think there's ever been a year where I've actually fully committed to trying to make YouTube the full-time thing. 2025 looking at me like, all of a sudden I don't exist. Hey, relax. Okay, we had a lot in our minds. Okay, we're learning French, je peux le faire, and all those different things. Okay, but it feels more. It feels like this year is more the. If you're gonna make money, you gotta stream on Kick because they pay you by hour. I need to look into that. I am streaming on Kick right now, but I need to look into how they handle that whole program, because I think you kind of need to join the program, right? I don't know if I should be trying to funnel all of you guys over there like, hey, leave the YouTube stream, go watch on Kick, so I fulfill the Kick requirements, right? Just the way you had to be a Twitch affiliate. I feel like you need to be a Kick affiliate before you can start earning on Kick. They don't just give it to everybody, any Tom, Dick, and Harry that, presses go live. You have to be an affiliate. So, yeah. I might start on Kick again. Yeah? Why not? So, all this to say, we're just going to keep grinding, keep it going, keep it pushing, so we can do what we want to do and do it well. All right. Anyways, I think that's a good place to end it. What do you guys think? Right? 1 hour, 40 minutes of just chatting. Damn. Sometimes I get scared to do this just chatting streams because I'm like, what the flip am I gonna say for 1 hour? I'm better doing the entertainment via gaming. I'm screaming because someone killed me when I wanted to survive, or I clutched the round that a lot of people said I wasn't going to clutch because I can't wait to do that more. Sorry, was that cringe? I don't care. Bye, I'm that guy at FegaHQ.com. I'm joking. It's not out to buy yet. But yes, where was I going? I can't remember. Let me read your comment. I can actually make money on unlike Twitch that takes everything. Yeah, but did you join the affiliate program on Kick, JP? Or are you just like me, starting from scratch? Or did you ever actually get to the top? I can close this. Let me start moving this stuff over. I gotta move this thing. One sec. Properties, 333 gigabytes. Okay, 12,695 files. Properties, 12,600. Okay, I can delete one. Oh, that frees up so much space. Oh my goodness. Hey, yo. Why am I saying 12,798? You said it was 12,006. Okay, some folders, right? Hold on. Yeah. Okay. Okay. And now the other thing I want to move is this. Let's move Mark Chandler over here. Yeah, this one's also gonna take how long? It's 128 gig, about 55 minutes, brother. That's a lot. That's a lot, man. What is this brother sending me, man? What is that, JP? React to this for a video. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I found my first React content to do of 2026 to do something like that. The evolution of Arc Raiders episode 1, finding Arc. Oh, for a video, you want me to react to it? Should I react to it now, or should I react to it off stream? That is the question. Now that you play Arc Raiders, the video is crazy. Is it? Okay, I shouldn't. I'm almost skipping through it. Hold on. I don't have my this thing open. OBS on my gaming PC. Let me open OBS and actually record. I didn't record this whole stream. I just streamed it. You know, I've set up or a different workflow now. So I'm streaming on my stream PC and I'm recording on my gaming PC. I would love to record on my stream PC, but there's a glitch that just makes it the audio is misaligned. So I always have to, it just makes everything stressful. Plus I always have to send the files over to my gaming PC because I edit on my anyways. Okay, so we've got let's see. Oh my goodness. Starting the output field, please check the log for details. Note, if you're using the NVENC or AMD encoders, make sure your drivers are up to date. What the flip? I just tried recording and it didn't let me. YouTube gaming recordings. Browse. Did I change the name? YouTube gaming recordings. Arc Raiders. Okay, press OK. All right, I think it was just an issue. The video is 27 minutes, JP.
Hello and welcome to Stockholm, capital of Sweden, a country in Northern Europe that's been punching well above its weight in terms of games development for quite a while. Stockholm is the home of Embark Studios, the creators of Arc Raiders, and for the past few years I've been documenting the development of this game.
Past 2
while
years.
Most games change over the course of development, the story of Arc Raiders is a unique one. Because not only has this game changed dramatically, but the original version of the game that was shown to the public no longer exists. And ever since it was first shown, the internet has been asking one question. What exactly happened to that version of the game?
Enlist, resist.
When the Arc Raider teaser trailer was first shown to the world at the Game Awards in 2021, it was a very different game. You see, back then it was being pitched as a co-op PvE experience with players able to jump high and run across a wide open map, working together to defeat massive machines with emergent behaviors. Players selected their characters from a set of defined heroes, and crucially, it was a free-to-play game. Over the next 4 years, Arc Raiders would evolve into something very different. A PvP-VE extraction game with denser, more lived-in levels. Machines of all shapes and sizes would populate this world. The enemies were driven by physics and groundbreaking locomotion tech, turning a once arcadey experience into something far more grounded. In this three-part series, we're going to reveal not only why the original concept was killed, but how the current version of Arc Raiders rose from the ashes of that project. We're going to detail the bleeding-edge locomotion technology powering the movement of their most intimidating machines, how elements like gunplay and loot evolved over the years, why they dropped free-to-play, the impressive work done by the audio team, and much more.
Yeah, the
First
audio in
things
this
first,
game is
though,
good.
to
I
fully
can't lie.
understand what happened to Arc Raiders, the game that was meant to kickstart this new studio, we
One heck of a logo, man. Embark, and it's literally just a dash and a curve.
have to go back to the founding of Embark itself. How did this new studio come about? And most importantly, how did they decide what type of games they wanted to make?
They're also the ones that made the finals. JP, you sucked me into this.
Like a lot of the initial employees at Embark and the founders came from Dice, and I've been in the industry for close to 20 years. Most of that spent with the people here. I shipped 21 games while at EA, I think.
21 games. Damn.
During my 20 years of building games or more, you know, the first
Hey, this is Patrick Sutherland. Sutherland. Wow, that is crazy,
game we
man.
built, we were 7 people in an apartment, basically, you know, to then oversee productions with over 1,000 people.
Did I talk about the interview? Did I talk about it to who? To JP. JP, did I tell you I edited the, the video? If you're down, that's my manager, guys. Yeah, JP. So the reason I did, okay.
Games themselves better.
Well, my manager said I should let you know again. Okay, so I edited the video that everyone's talking about the something aggression based matchmaking. Okay, all right.
There are more of them. They're at higher fidelity, but are they actually better games? How do we?
You should fire Fega. What the heck? Hater, man. Let me guess. You go message the guy behind the. I actually know a thing or two about editing. Get out of here, bro. The other day,
Move away from
she said, "Okay, good." You know.
productions that are so large that they're
Former
difficult to
EA
better
exec.
games themselves better. There are more of them. They're at higher fidelity, but are they actually better games? How do we move away from productions that are so large that they're difficult to manage?
I mean, I was part of the group, the founders group, so I was here when we were 6 people. Technology-wise, I mean, we quickly settled on.
Oh, you're talking about Evie firing me. Oh, I thought you were talking about freaking Din Takahashi. Clearly, I don't know how to follow conversations.
Unreal, and then in conjunction with that,
I would
we
love to
also
see
have-
some people stream. I'm not gonna lie. You know, it's such a very unique experience. It's very different from even making videos, streaming. People are talking in chat. It's I really would like to see some people just sit down for a day and actually stream. You know, I want to see from their POV how they handle conversations. If I'm really just the one who has a loose screw somewhere where I ask like 6 questions and then you say yes, and I'm like, what, who, what, where are you saying yes to? Because I don't remember what I said like 3 seconds ago. I really would love to see how you guys handle that, you know. I would pay good money for that.
that proprietary tech that we were developing, and then also, of course, invested heavily on procedural tools.
There were vehicles in this game.
Content team.
The initial gang sat around a big table and discussed things that we want to explore and games that we want to try and see if this fits into.
Nah, man, that's actually so cool. Guys. It's so important to be competent. You can't keep living an incompetent life and wanting to be in the room with competent people. Was that just was that random? a little bit, but yeah, sorry, my brain is just so preaching to myself here. I've gone through life in just like yes. Okay, what do you mean? So I've kind of gone through life sometimes, not all the time. Get, cutting corners, figuring out one way or another to get to the end zone without actually doing it the right way and all that type of stuff. And when you just see people like this, they're talking about sitting in the same room.
The initial gang sat around a big table and discussed things that we want to explore.
You sometimes go through life, dude. Focus, bro. Focus. So he said like the gang, they sat down together and they're planning something, right? And this is a conversation I was having with my friends. No, it actually ended. It wasn't a conversation. This is a conversation I had with one friend. It's a question I asked one friend. Will you hire me in your company? Or are you someone I can hire in my company? And the question was meant to get at the fact that, will I be hiring you because you're my friend and I'm trying to do you a favor? Or am I hiring you because I know that you actually possess what it takes to make things work? My arm actually hurts from pointing, Jesus. So the point is, don't worry. Hey, JP, you can't keep saying you're broke, okay? You got to speak positive things into your life, all right? You will. I don't think you will ever hire me, but point is, before I segue too far, where was I? I've segued too far. I was at, yes, competence, and how essentially the way I see these guys, you guys are going to get dizzy from me, going full screen too much soon. You're right. Pay me $20 an hour. Yeah, I can't do that right now. Too expensive. But these guys sitting together, I feel there's a level of competence it takes for you to say, okay, guys, let's work on this game. I'm going to leave my job at EA. If you don't know, EA is the company that makes a bunch of other games, like FIFA and all that kind of stuff, right? So to leave your company there, say you want to start your own thing because you have this vision and you have this plan and you have this different stuff, that is, you're taking a huge risk on yourself. When you're taking a bet on yourself, you've got to goddamn really believe in what you're doing. It takes a certain level of confidence to take a bet on yourself. A lot of people can't take a bet on themselves because they know that, goodness gracious, even where I'm working, I'm just trying to stay afloat. I'm just trying to get by. So when it comes to, hey, why wouldn't you just leave that and maybe start something of your own? They don't actually have the backing to start their own things because their whole lives are built on fraud or fraudulent activities, right? They don't really know what it takes to actually make all those things work. So that's a different, that's one aspect of it. But talking about them sitting together, I feel like when you just see someone is the best they can be at their craft. So obviously we've been looking through the perspective of this guy who's the designer, right? And you're looking at all the games that he's designed. When you're like, I want to work with this guy, I've got a vision for my game and I want to work with this guy. You're also maybe like the CEO with so much experience, maybe managing blah, 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 blah. You guys work together. That's like I don't know what word to use, two atom bombs. I don't know why that's what's in my head. Two jigsaw puzzles fitting, right? No one's carrying the weight because both people are good at their thing. But when you're not competent, if someone brings you into something, they have to carry you. You understand? They have to lift you. You're not pulling your weight, right? So that's what just came to my head. That's what just came to my head about just being the kind of person. Like I do hope, I'm trying to be the kind of person, I guess, and I am by God's grace, that if someone did me a favor and hired me, they wouldn't be... Yes, it can be by as a result of favor and they just want to be nice or something like that. But it also should be, there should be competence behind that. I don't know, man. This is some freaking 2 a.m. talk that I'm just spitting at you guys.
And games
So
that
let's
we want to try.
I'm just keep quiet and watch the video.
And see if this
I'm fighting some battles here, guys.
So we started this endeavor of making micro pitches. That we would come up with a simple game concept and talk about it for just a couple of minutes. And we started doing this over and over. We started.
Can't lie, I don't think I followed. You weren't paying attention, bro. JP, you followed, right? Oh God. Okay. But yeah, right. Church, yo. Look. Sure. Oh my God. How do I explain to these peasants? How don't they understand what I'm talking about? Essentially, I saw these guys working. They've decided to take a chance on themselves. They've left whatever companies they were working at. Probably gotten some investors to invest in their new studio called Embark Studios to make a new game for whatever. They've left their old jobs. The ability for you to do that can only come from a sense of confidence in your own.
Seeing common thematics. They slowly formed into the initial.
My freaking stream, I do what I want. I'm finishing my freaking sentence. So, like I said, like I was saying, what was I saying? To take a chance in yourself, you gotta be confident. Yes. And confidence comes from competence. You can't fake confidence. You can't say, yeah, I'm gonna do this thing. It's fake. Me making 100K this year. Let's not answer that question, okay? But these things have to actually be built on competence, okay? You can't just fake these things and expect it to happen. So when I saw these guys working together, taking a chance on themselves, it just, played it back to me that I've got to be competent. I've got to try my best to be the best at what I do. So when I get into rooms with other talented individuals, I don't feel out of place. I've obviously heard that there's always imposter syndrome, but there comes a point where you know that imposter syndrome is talking crap because you actually know that you're that guy. But there are times when the imposter syndrome is talking and you're like, maybe it's right because I don't know how the heck I'm here, So, yeah. Y'all better get it this time.
What we wanted to make, so we pitched it to ourselves. A couple of these explorations were left by the wayside. One of them became the finals.
A couple of thematics that we knew we were excited about was, of course, the prospect of space travel, the impending sort of ecological collapse, the rise of AI and the man versus machine angle. That was a game in there, and I think when we were the first initial group sort of vetting different concepts, I think those were the things that were sticky in there. I think from a mechanics perspective, I think the first pitch was something along the lines of session-based raids. To give you an idea, we talked about some sort of Venn diagram between Shadow of the Colossus, Left 4 Dead, and PUBG. Somewhere in the middle there was a game concept that, on paper, was a super compelling concept to us, especially the making you a small human in a vast world with huge machines. That's what we started to explore, not knowing at all what kind of game loop we were supposed to have, but just like looking at the prospects of different mechanics in that context.
So we wanted to make something completely our own. And everyone had an idea of something fantastical, sci-fi leaning because it's comfortable. Everyone kind of likes it, but it's also a challenge to carve out your own niche in that. And it was certainly challenging. Even my kid, who was like 11 or 12 at the time, just had the sentiment going, "Oh, new studio, sci-fi game, very original."
Embark's first game was going to define the studio, and they wanted to work on something that was outside of their familiar first-person military backgrounds, a game that was on the bleeding edge of technological innovation. The team entered a long period of brainstorming and ideation.
We need to find a group of people with the same goals and mind as us. 100%. 100%. We're watching the video, right? Don't get me started. We need our own Embark, yo. Church!
As the studio slowly
We need to embark on our own. I can't finish it. If you can finish it, great.
built up around them, a process that gave them many of their most attractive ideas, but also created significant design cul-de-sacs that would prove troublesome down the road. This project was known internally as Pioneer.
We developed, I think, core mechanics at the same time as we were testing out some initial ideas about the game mode itself. No one was thinking about a larger meta game at that time. Like, what is the actual economy that drives the player's motivations and so on. We were literally exploring the initial mechanics of how does it feel to play against these machines, and because I think all games needs to go through that. Like,
I don't know if I would like to work in a game studio. I don't know. Man, I don't know where okay, there's couple thoughts. I was going to say, with my skills right now, I don't know where I would fit in the makeup of a game studio. Obviously, I don't know if I'm trying to be the guy coding the stuff. I don't think so. I'll be an ideation guy, right? Yeah, and so that puts me up above, like, that doesn't, it's not I'm not looking at it from a power hierarchy, but just I don't know if the coding guy is coming to give the ideas on, I think this is what we should do with the world. I don't think that's happening. So essentially, you got to be a little bit higher up, right? You would definitely grab coffee. Yeah, you will grab coffee for me. Okay. No. What the heck? This is 2026, bro. We uplift one another. What the heck is wrong with you, bro? You will be in the office, doing some cool stuff, just like I would. Anyways, where were we? Ideation guy. So I don't know, CEO. I don't know if that's the case. I just, essentially what I was trying to say initially, using the skill sets I currently have, if you're saying I'll probably fit for ideation, maybe. I was looking at some of the concept art when the guy was talking, and you actually came to my mind that you would fit for, almost like the concept art and stuff like that. Maybe some guy is feeding you, oh, this is what we'd like, and you're like, oh, just sketch this thing like this, or I see what we're saying, or I see what we're trying to go for. So I was just seeing those sketches, and I was like, yeah, you would fit right into this, man. Yeah, so I don't know, let's see what 5 years from now, what skills I'm able to develop, how I'm able to grow into a more business-oriented or whatever-oriented individual, and if I can morph my identity, or at least just grow my identity, then I'll be able to see where I can fit into a gaming studio, whatever more. But at the moment, yeah, just ideation in some sense.
is there something fun in the second-to-second mechanics? Like, is it fun to even in FIFA, if it's not fun to kick a ball against the wall, it's not going to be a fun football game. Sort of put these large machines in this large world.
What the heck is that camera shake?
Playing against these large machines, just from a pure sort of game and spectacle, there was something there.
You can say it was an extremely ambitious project. It's supposed to be a new genre.
Sorry.
Playing against teams against the wall, it's not like, is it fun to even in FIFA, if it's not fun to kick a ball against the wall, it's not going to be a fun football game. Sort of put these large machines
10-year
in this large
streamer,
world.
by the way.
I mean, we're again testing out playing against these large machines, just from a pure sort of game and spectacle. There was something there.
You can say it was an extremely ambitious project. It's supposed to be a new genre, or was supposed to be a new genre, and session-based raid.
God damn, look how fast these brothers are running. Oh, this is what they took from us. This is what they freaking took from us. Did you see how fast that dude was running? Are you seeing this?
With say 40
Oh
players.
my
And
God.
you're supposed to take down.
Now, this how I be running, bro. It's so annoying. It's so freaking annoying. Oh my. What the flip? Oh my God. That is insane. The movement was so fast.
Obstacles together, like big bosses, big AI enemies that evolve over time.
That's crazy.
So
Maybe not this one.
Session,
This one is some baby
against a
penguin
new
steps.
Version of the AI.
3 to 4 teams or more, I don't remember, but scattered out in a big world. And at some point, giant machines would arrive. Look, it was already populated.
The
with
music in
smaller
this
machines,
game
but
is
then we
so
would have these
good.
larger machines arrive, and then we would sort of have the surviving players would then converge into these epic moments at the end tail of a session. We had some amazing playtests and amazing moments when we did that, and we saw the potential there. And we wanted to believe that we could replicate that on a consistent basis. But that's where I think where the sober eye should have come perhaps a little bit earlier than we wanted. We wanted to believe that we had something there, that there are some incredible moments in there. But the individual player there, if we were being honest with ourselves and looking at the game with a lens of trying to capitalize on that and make a game out of that, again, consistently replicating a player session that would hold those moments over and over again, I think that was much harder than we thought.
This version of the game, now known as Pio 1, was a very different game to the Arc Raiders we know today. Player movement was far more bombastic, characters were powerful, adopted the personas of various heroes, and worked collaboratively to hunt down these large machines. Very different to Arc Raiders in terms of both gameplay and...
I wonder if they would ever bring, like, cars to this game, you know? You need to do an Arc Raiders game review video, Fega. Yeah, maybe we can try and figure something out. I don't know. Game review. You don't just review games. Everyone's gonna be like, "Who the heck are you, bro?" I mean, you can start somewhere. That's me limiting myself or giving myself excuses. But we can take this offline, or we can keep it online. It might be a little late for that. Yeah. Plus, I really think yeah. There's got to be structure behind how you're reviewing a game. On what basis are you reviewing all these different things? You see the way my game is barely playing because I'm recording at the same time? I can't use that to then talk about how, the game plays well. You understand? When you look at the game it plays. The people who are reviewing this, she's like, all these are excuses. Yo, look. I'm trying to make videos, okay? I'm not running from making videos, but review of the game videos. Yo, JP, I hire you for $20 right now so you can help fight my manager, man. She's about to whoop my ass. Just help me explain to her how New Dawn. That's all you had to say. I'm reset. Never mind, JP. Don't worry. I don't need your services anymore. New Dawn. Let's get to this game review right now. I'm telling you. Oh God! Look, don't worry. We're figuring it out, okay? You ain't got to report. Okay.
Tone.
You report. How about we just go to church and leave you on Sunday?
Any fundamental aspects of the
Yes, that's what I was trying to say before Ify actually started talking about how I should review the game. I was saying the game has cars, but obviously the cars in the game are all dead. I wonder if there ever would come a season where there would be like, oh, the guys down beneath the earth have created vehicles. You know the way Fortnite didn't have vehicles before, and then vehicles actually just came to Fortnite. So I wonder if there's actually if that would ever happen. That would be cool.
The game were developed in this period. Highly detailed, vast open terrain, the feel of the weapons, the look of the world. One such aspect, the technology driving the locomotion of these large robots, is going to require its very own video in this series. So look out for that soon.
JP, I need to fight some more matriarchs. Some more. My first
locomotion system is the door that opens up when you are training something to behave and walk by itself, and the nature, like when this player starts interacting with that and losing limbs and still it wants to stand up, it just opens that door to a new type of experience that players haven't had before, I think. They're literally playing against a machine.
We spent the majority of our first year just building tools. I also knew that we weren't going to get things right, that we were going to make a ton of mistakes along the way, and we had to plan for those mistakes and kind of get ourselves in a cushion to be able to make those mistakes. Guess what? You know, if you're trying to send people to Mars, you will crash a bunch of rockets. We crashed a bunch of rockets.
I remember one of the earliest things I worked on was the dog. Do you remember like the four-legged little pouncing thing that ran around the world?
Yeah, that's long gone.
Yeah, it's long gone. But that was one of the first things that I started working on.
Sometimes ideas written down on paper or that people talk around, like, oh, it'll be so cool, we'll have these enormous things and they can come down and you can fight them. And then in practice, when you put them into the game and you kind of go, okay, well, how does this actually work? It sounded really cool when we were talking about it, but actually now I'm just running around looking up all the time because it's 200 meters tall. And how do we even get up there? And what happens if I fall off?
I think one of the core problems was that what we were building then was something pretty new in terms of like how the gameplay would be, and
now this is crazy.
Like we were
this is crazy. JP, I'll leave this video up because it obviously is something I'd like to finish, but I don't think I can finish it today. We still have 11 minutes in. It's a 27-minute video. I have 16 minutes left, and I want to be able to talk through it. As you guys know, this dude loves talking. But yeah, I think we should just end it here on this one. And I don't know why your name looks like this, by the way. I'm gonna have to figure out what the heck is going on and why it's glitched. I think it's a setting I put on, but I've got to fix it. So yeah. Anyways, yeah, let's call it a night here, and I will see you guys. No, hold on. Let me just stop the recording. But for our actual video, we can continue on a little bit longer. For the actual stream, I was just stopping the OBS recording because I was recording it earlier today. Once I started reacting, I don't know if that's something that I can throw up on the channel. By the way, it's really good. It's really good. Oh, this is actually on their actual Arc Raiders channel. Interesting. And this is episode 1. There's episode 2 as well. Oh wow. Well, yeah, we'll see. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for being a part of the stream tonight. I hope you guys had fun. I know you did. I didn't really gotta ask. I can tell. Okay. I had fun as well though, okay? Thank you so much for being a part of it. Thanks so much for engaging with me. That really makes the stream very interesting. We'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow I have a church program, guys. And I don't like, breaking streams. I'm going to figure out how to handle programs that come in, during stream times. But for tomorrow, there might not be a stream, okay? Unless I do a stream by like 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. That might actually be a possibility. But if that doesn't happen, then the next stream will actually be on Monday. So yeah, Monday, because that's, oh no, Saturday. Tomorrow is just Friday. It will be on Saturday then. Okay. Anyways, guys, thanks so much for tuning in tonight. You guys are amazing. I'll see you on Saturday maybe, or I'll let you guys know on YouTube community post. Okay, take care, have a good night, God bless you, stay safe, have a lovely weekend. Peace, guys.